December 20th, 1968. A cold night in Vallejo, California. Two young lovers park in a secluded spot for a romantic date. They have no idea they're being watched and that this will be the last night of their lives. This is the first confirmed attack by one of the most enigmatic serial killers in American history, the Zodiac Killer. David Faraday, 17 years old, and Betty Lou Jensen, 16, were found dead near their car on Lake Herman Road. David was shot in the head at point-blank range. Betty Lou tried to run, but was shot 5 times in the back. At first, the police treated it as a typical crime of passion. How wrong they were. 7 months later, on July 4th, 1969, the killer strikes again. This time at Blue Rock Springs Park, also in Vallejo. Darlene Ferrin, 22 years old, dies at the scene. Michael Mageau, 19, miraculously survives with serious injuries. But then, something unprecedented happens. On August 1st, 1969, 3 local newspapers receive identical letters. The sender? Someone claiming to be the killer. The letters contained details that only the real killer could know. But the most disturbing part was yet to come. A cryptographic code with 408 characters. The killer's message was clear: if you don't publish these codes in the newspapers, I will go out and kill lonely people over the weekend. And for the first time, he identifies himself with the name that would go down in criminal history, Zodiac. The code was deciphered by a couple of teachers in just 1 week. The message reveals the killer's disturbed mind. I like killing people because it's so much fun. When I die, I will be reborn in paradise and everyone I killed will be my slaves. September 27th, 1969. Cecilia Shepard and Brian Hirnell are having a romantic picnic when they are approached by a man wearing a bizarre mask, a black hood with the Zodiac symbol painted in white. The killer ties up the couple and brutally stabs them. Brian survives and provides the first detailed description of the Zodiac. Cecilia dies 2 days later in the hospital. 2 weeks later, on October 11th, in San Francisco, the taxi driver Paul Stein is killed with a shot to the head. The Zodiac steals a piece of the victim's shirt as a trophy. This would be the Zodiac's last confirmed murder. But the letters kept coming. Between 1969 and 1974, the Zodiac sent at least 18 letters to newspapers and the police. Some contained codes that are still impossible to decipher to this day. In his most famous letter, he claims to have killed 37 people. The police confirm only 5 deaths as definitely linked to the Zodiac, with 2 confirmed survivors. The Zodiac showed intimate knowledge of the cases, mocked the police, and threatened to blow up school buses. His letters were full of intentional spelling mistakes and mysterious symbols. In a 1970 letter, he included a map of San Francisco with a cross marking a specific location, along with the phrase, "You can find the mast point at Mount Diablo." The investigation became a national obsession. The case attracted thousands of tips, dozens of suspects, and even inspired Hollywood movies. The main suspect was Arthur Leigh Allen, a local resident with a criminal record who had knowledge consistent with the letters. He was extensively investigated, but was never formally charged. Allen died in 1992. Other suspects investigated included Richard Gaukowski and Lawrence Kane, but no evidence was sufficient for formal charges. In 2002, a partial DNA sample was extracted from the letters, but it did not match any of the suspects tested. In December 2020, a group of cryptographers decoded the Z340 cipher, which was sent in 1969. The message said, "I hope you are having lots of fun in trying to catch me. I am not afraid of the gas chamber because it will send me to paradise all the sooner." Today, more than 50 years later, the case officially remains open. The Zodiac was never caught or definitively identified. Theories speculate, did he stop killing? Did he move to another region? Did he die? Or could he still be alive, watching the world's obsession with his crimes? Two ciphers remain unsolved, the Z13 and the Z32. The case officially remains open with the San Francisco Police Department, but there is no active investigation dedicated to it. It is classified as a cold case, only reviewed when new evidence emerges. The Zodiac Killer was never identified or captured, remaining one of the most famous unsolved criminal cases in America. Maybe one day we'll find out who was hiding behind that sinister symbol. Until then, the mystery of the Zodiac remains one of the greatest criminal enigmas in history. If you're interested in more cases like this, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. In the comments, tell me which case you'd like to see in the next video.